My question is regarding, Danielle Smith, the Premier of Alberta. She has expressed to fight against what she called absurd plastic bans. I want to have your thought about that.
I respectfully disagree with the Premier of Alberta.
Minister Guilbeault, you lost a court case to me, and the judge ordered you to pay $20,000, but instead of paying it yourself, you had taxpayers pay for it. Why?
We just arrived. Me, Ezra Levin, Guilbeault, and Lincoln J. We are here in Ottawa, and we are accredited to take part of the United Nations Plastic Meeting Conference that takes place in Ottawa for the week. We are here for telling you the other side of the story. We rent an Airbnb because we want to be on the ground and be there every day. We will assist to many conferences. We will also assist to a press conference as one that will take place this afternoon with some politicians. So you don't want to miss that. You want to support us, please go and don't forget to chip in at nogreenreset.com. On this website, not only you can support our coverage, but you can also sign our petition for having no green reset and just transition.
That's why today, on Earth Day, I'm pleased to announce the release of the Federal Plastics Registry. This important demonstration of Canada's commitment to end pollution and build a circular economy.
What does that mean, the registry, Mr. Guilbeault? What do you mean by it? What is the cost that organization and taxpayer will need to pay for your registry?
Run away! Run away!
So, as you can see, the other side of the street, there is a protest taking place. We will also see the other side of the story with them. But now, I invite you to follow me for just like a quick look at the scene, what it looked like here at the United Nations. So the people who are attending to this conference meeting for the week are elites, politicians, and most of them are unelected, so unaccountable. We are here to challenge them on their hypocrisy and their regulation that they want to impose on us. While when we look at the states and countries who are taking part of the treaty that they want to sign, China and India is not part of it. And they are the one who are the biggest polluters and producers of plastic. So what is the goal on this if you have not the two countries, the major country, who are not taking part of it? And you can see they are traveling with big cars. They also probably all travel by jet or by plane. So this is a huge carbon footprint.
The plastic banks cookies, well, it's a fake name, but it was just to symbolize the fact that we ingest up to 5 grams of microplastics per week.
So is that all right?
Sorry? Oh, yeah.
It's quite a right-wing news.
Sorry.
Do you want me to take these as well?
What did you just say to her?
Nothing, I'm okay.
Yeah, right. They start talking to me until someone is trying to stop them to talk. This is so hilarious. While I'm just asking simple questions, they are too afraid to answer it. So as you can see, UN, the United Nations, have their own security that came all the way here in Ottawa. Look at that. Crazy, isn't it? So the event is taking place in the Shaw Center in Ottawa. And so as you can see, not only we have barrier at the entrance outside, but here also you need to be all check your luggage, everything, and yourself. You have no choice. So security is really high here. Behind me, you can see it's one of the multiple rooms that we can find here at the Shaw Center where multiple panels will take place to discuss about the future of the plastic. Their goal is to be able to finalize a treaty on the regulation on plastic that they will bring forward to South Korea on their next meeting on December 1st, 2024. So there is currently 59 countries who take part of the HAC, the High Ambition Coalition countries, who are looking into potentially signing the treaty. So I'm with Ezra Levin, the commander of Ribbon News, and we just saw Stephen Guilbeault. Can you explain a little bit what happened?
Sure. I was interviewing someone on the street, and then I heard you and Lincoln say, there's Minister Guilbeault. I have some questions for him that he's been avoiding. For example, he blocked me on Twitter. The court ordered him to unblock me and to pay $20,000 in legal fees. But he had the taxpayer pay his bill instead of himself. So I asked him about that. He didn't answer. Minister Guilbeault, the court ordered you to pay me $20,000, but you foisted that on taxpayers instead. You illegally blocked me on Twitter. You fought for 2 years. You used $250,000 in taxpayers' money, and then you stiffed the taxpayer and foisted the bill on them. Why did you do that?
So, Lincoln, what do you expect this week at the UN Plastic Conference?
Well, we'll see people in charge telling us what to do while everything in here is plastic. We actually just got Stephen Guilbeault, as I'm sure you just talked with Ezra. So, yeah, we'll see what the week has in store.
Formal negotiations are just getting underway today here at IC4, but I already felt tremendous momentum building. For the past 2 days, the incredible turnout by ministers and delegations from around the world has inspired hope. And we're already making a lot of headway on landing an agreement on some common goals.
My question is regarding, Danielle Smith, the Premier of Alberta. She has expressed to fight against what she called absurd plastic bans. I want to have your thought about that.
I respectfully disagree with the Premier of Alberta on the plastic ban that Canada has put in place. But we don't think that we won't ban our way out of plastic pollution. But we do, and there is a large consensus here, and if you talk to delegates and experts from all around the world, there is an agreement that we should ban those plastics that are either non-recyclable or almost impossible to recycle, that have large impacts on the environment and on human health.
So they really make sure that there is no plastic visible, at least, for the people who are skeptical to come here and to expose them. So you can see it's wood, cutlery, and carton cup, and most of the thing that they use for wrapping, it's all either recyclable or biodegradable. So you can support our job and our journalism through our website. It's nogreenreset.com. On this website, as I say, you can donate what you can. We travel all the way from Toronto, from Montreal to be here, and we needed to rent an Airbnb. So it's not cheap to travel all the way down here. So I encourage you to go and donate what you can at nogreenreset.com. And thank you in advance. And now let's see what next day will offer to us.